I've just been given access to Google Bard. This is Google's answer to Chat GPT. So I'm going to give it a run for its money. And in particular, I'm going to try and train it like I trained Chat GPT to come up with Midjourney prompts. If you've not seen that video, I highly recommend you check it out. But we're going to use the same conversation and see what kind of results Google Bard can give us and how quick it can learn how to create Midjourney V5 prompts. So without further ado, let's crack on. Okay, so here we are with Bard. I've done a sample question here. Basically, it's one of the things it sort of suggested, help me understand if lightning can strike the same place. So now Google Bard's meant to be up to date. So I'm rather than train it, I wonder if it would just know. See what if it knows. Okay, see if it knows. Okay. Do you understand how to write prompts for Midjourney version 5? Give me an example of a Midjourney version 5 prompt. This prompt is specific and descriptive, and it uses keywords and phrases to describe. Okay, so that's fairly straightforward. These are fairly basic prompts. I'm not sure it needs photorealistic and stuff like that. So I think it does actually need some sophisticated training. We'll put in to Discord what it suggested. So here we go. I mean, it's not that sophisticated, but then we haven't trained it. Let's see, we're waiting for it to cough up what it's doing. Okay, so here we go. It's looking quite good. I mean, it's not the most imaginative prompt and it's fairly basic, no photographic information. I mean, you compare it to this prompt above that was created by Chat GPT after training compared to this prompt here, which Bard gave me. Although in fairness, I don't think Chat GPT could necessarily give me a prompt on Midjourney because it didn't know what it is, because their data set is from much earlier, whereas Bard is meant to be up to date. Hence, it can at least, it's got the basic ideas of what a Midjourney prompt is to get you going. But there we go. Let's open in browser. As ever, look at that. Super. I mean, look at that cat's been distracted. Sort of sitting in the windsill there. Yeah. We're getting so blasé about it now. Brilliant. So let's get on using the training method that I used to train Chat GPT, that Chris from All About AI, YouTube, definitely check him out, taught me. So, okay, so here we go. We're going to start with the prompt. I'll whiz through all this, but let's just start with the basics. Hello, today we're going to create images of the fusion model. I'm now going to some information about it. Okay, question mark. All right, Google's super excited about it. Okay, this is how Midjourney works. Again, I understand Midjourney's powerful tool and we used to create stunning an image. Let's learn more about it. Okay, in that case, feed me. Seymour, feed me, Seymour, as they say. I've read information about Midjourney V5. This is an alpha test and things may change. Much more realistic imagery than before, and be sure to community stand not to create images. Let's see what. Right, okay. Great. Now I want you to act as a professional photographer. Use rich and descriptive language. The formatting. Don't copy them, but use the same format. Okay. So here we are. It's broken it down. It's not how Midjourney likes it, but we'll see. So we go to Discord and see what it with our 1930s influencer. Right, hasn't put any kind of aspect ratio down there. That's interesting. So I'm going to put it AR 16:9 and see what it comes up with. Now create a prompt for a Japanese princess lost in Victorian London. Looking lost and confused, she's determined. Okay, let's go with this one then. Again, it's got the camera details, but I'm going to put in AR 16:9. Not there, I'm not. Okay, let's meanwhile look at Discord, what we've got here. Wow, look at these. Really cool. Again, opening browser. It's got the styling, 1930s. Really cool. Wonder how it defines an influencer. Great work there. Absolutely great work there. Let us go back. Imagine. Japanese princess time. Oh, I didn't put in the... Oh, well. I didn't put the aspect ratio in. Let's ask it. Okay. You need to add the aspect ratio at the end of your prompts. In the form --AR bracket N where N is the aspect ratio. Do you understand? Perfect. Meanwhile, back on Discord, here is my lovely, beautiful princess lost in Victorian London. Although, again, it's got tourists here. It's sort of, again, you've got your yellow markings. It's got cobbled streets there, black and white. This is more like 60s London, that one. But look, yeah. And, of course, Midjourney has delivered. Create a prompt for a 1930s robot lost in the future, which was my other prompt. Again, it's gone the aspect ratio. I might override it. Very quick though, the response is super quick. Now that may be just because Bard is only available to a certain amount of people. It's not, on mass release at the moment. I'm going to put, I want it, I'm changing it. I'm overruling the AI, because if we can't overrule the AI, then the robots have won. There's no camera detail in this. Where are the camera details in your response? You need to do it in the form of the Midjourney version 5 prompt I taught you. Naughty boy. Okay. It almost said that nod. Sorry about that. Oh my God, sorry about that. Here's the prompt with the camera details. I told a robot off and it apologized. Oh my Lord. Okay. We'll just keep the 16:9. Replace that. Take out that aspect ratio. See what it comes up with. Here we go. Robot lost. 1930s robot. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask Bard, can you come up with your own imaginative Midjourney version 5 prompt? Let's see your creativity. I could have spoken this as well. I'm going to speak the next one. That's like the Iron Giant. We'll come back to it in a minute. It's still not particularly 1930s robot. This is more 1930s. I like this interpretation, and maybe this one, but they seem more conventional. I'm not sure it understood a 1930s robot that time round. I wonder what prompt I used last time for it. A 1930s robot. Yeah. Lost in the future. It's not, the descriptions aren't as long and as fluffy. I think it's almost forgotten. So what we should do, because it forgets, is we should go back here. Can we re-edit it? What about the camera settings as I taught you? In fact, no, I'm going to say it. Okay. What about the camera settings that I taught you? Thank you. Right. It's got the aspect ratio in there at the top. Imagine, and this is from Bard's own imagination. So I think, yeah, it's lost the context. Use aperture. And then we'll take this bit out here. X, put it at the end. Control V. Give that a go. Sending the command. Okay, so hopefully this is a bit better. So it seems to have lost its track. We'll come back there. Is there a way, I'm unfamiliar, that you just go back? So I'm going to go and use the same question here. I want you to actually depend on your rich example. Don't use the same format. Okay, see if it remembers the context. But instead here, create a photo of a space cat on the way to the moon. A 1A space cat. I don't know what's gone there. Oh, because I put 1A in there. So that was me. Human error. Human error occurring. Oh, let's check out this. So this is from the imagination. This is the future. Show me the future. This is the future. This is our future world when it's controlled by robots. AI. This is straight from Google Bard. I just said come up with its own prompt. And this is what it came up with. Super scary. Right, next one. It's space cat time. Not a 1A space cat. Just a space cat. A general space cat. It's much more descriptive this time round. I think it used the same language. It knows what I'm talking about. Just, you know, I think it lost a bit of the context. So here we go. Cats in space. Space cat. Now, you know, I've asked this question before. You think Midjourney would remember? Similar. And it's got the moon in it. I'm liking this one, the bottom left-hand one. We're nearly there. He looks, he's flying this spaceship. He looks like he's lying on the moon. I like this one, actually. Upscale version 4. Strange sort of mask. It's like a special cat mask only. Yeah. Looking out to space. Pretty cool. Anyway, let me know which ones you think there. I mean, I think that, you know, it's an interesting exercise. I think I had to kind of repeat the phrase for it to kind of continue with the rich descriptive language that I really needed. And it learned some of the idea about the camera descriptions and stuff like that. I might do some more training and see if we can get it to write some story and stuff like that. But there you go. That's a first look at Google Bard and trying to teach it to create Midjourney prompts. How did it do? Do we think Chat GPT was better? Do we think it needs more training? Or was it the teacher? I don't know. But there we go. Let me know what you think. As I said, hit the likes. I like them. YouTube likes them. And it helps people like you find content like this. And if you are new here, do me the great honor. Hit that subscribe button and toggle that notification bell. And that way you'll know when I go live with content just like this. Thanks for your time. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting cats.